Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. This is part 2 of MongoDB install video. Before I get into this video, there is a humble request. There is a lot of views happening in this channel. However, it is not getting that much subscriber. I have put a lot of effort in making every single video, making as much as informative possible. To appreciate the time and effort, please subscribe to this channel. And there is a lot more topics I have planned and it is in pipeline. Okay, let's get into this video. So what are the previous video which I have covered the installation of MongoDB and the basic opening of MongoDB Compass. The MongoDB Compass is nothing but a graphical user interface to explore MongoDB feature. Okay, so what I'll be covering, connecting to local DB, understanding the basic JSON structure, importing documents as JSON and CSV, and various views and filters and aggregate views. Let's get into today's video. Okay, let's get into the MongoDB Compass. I open MongoDB Compass. First thing is the connection. So this is a local database and it's running in the local service. When I click connect, there was no particular password or any credentials are given, so by default it will connect. If you want to connect this MongoDB Compass with any other service, you need to provide the URL within MongoDB service plus username password. This is the URL pattern which you have to provide. Okay, let's connect this. Okay, so we got connected. The first thing, as soon as you connect to this, we need to create a database. It's similar to SQL database. Let's go ahead and create it. Say I would like to create for this demo, I want to create employee DB. Okay, empdb, and when you create the database, it gives you another option of collection name. The database is the outer logical naming of those collections, right? It is a collection of collections. For example, it is considered as a SQL world, it is a database. Collection is nothing but a table, and record is, the record is the document equivalent. While creating collection, there are specialized collections. For example, if you want to create a time series collection, you can select that, and you need to specify which field you wanted to keep it as a time series. So this is very important when you are doing any analytics with time series data. It will be helpful, and the data type supposed to be BSON. Okay, it's a binary JSON format, and we have a custom collation. If you want to have any custom specific collection, this option can be used. And capped collection is the fixed length collection. Okay, now in this I'll say employees. I'll not mention any of this. I will go ahead and create employees. I created it. Now you see the collection, the database name EMP. Click on this, you will see the collection employees. Okay, now let's add some data into this database, right? How do we add a data? Click on add data, and there is a two way to do. One is the import file and insert document. When you click on insert document, the default one will be the ID, and below that this is a structure of any document. It's actually a JSON structure. So let me explain how does a simple JSON looks like. So as we mentioned, we have planned to insert employees. Okay, so I'll show you the structure of employees JSON. I'm going to insert this. If you see this, this is a typical JSON. It's a collection. There's an array. That's why there is a square. If you have a single document, you start with the curly brace, end with curly brace, and there is no comma. So if you are making a collection, make sure you add this bracket, square bracket, then put comma and leave the last one. And also make sure you name the column with double quotes and value and put the proper value. Okay, so what we will do, let's go ahead and import this record. How do we do? Import file, select file, employees JSON. So automatically detects JSON. Say import. Okay, what went wrong? There are multiple things. One is this, and if you notice, there is a comma missing in this, except the last record. Rest all should have a comma, right? Let's save this and go back and import this. JSON import. Voila, you are done. 6 out of 6. There were 6 records have been imported. Perfect. So there are multiple ways to view this. One is the JSON document as JSON, and the other one is with exactly as a data, like as a JSON. This is a without a curly brace user friendly view. This is with the JSON view, and this is a table view, which most of us will like because it's easy to view. Okay, so if you would have noticed it, the document which I never add this ID, by default object ID is been inserted by MongoDB. Every record will have unique object IDs. If you want to control this ID, you can use this underscore ID and you can supply your own IDs. Okay, so the person who created us with the JSON knowledge. What if a person doesn't have a JSON knowledge and is a much more business user? He knows only the CSV file. So that is where MongoDB helps you. When you click add data, I can import data from a CSV file. Okay, I will show you what I have it in that CSV. So this is a business user. He is also having employees, first name, last name, salary, exactly this, and I'm going to import this CSV file. Add data, import file. Now this time I'll choose employee part to CSV file. So as soon as you select CSV, MongoDB default it detects what are those columns, what are the type. Okay, now I'll go ahead and select what data type. Salary is a number, department is a string, email is a string. Okay, let's go ahead and import this. Yes, we are done. Another 2 records. Now let's go to, you will see 8 records. The last Mike Miller, James, all this been added. Okay, this is about importing JSON and CSV and also the basic structure. Okay, let us do the filtering. So first thing on the filter, I wanted to find out by first name. This is the first name colon say exact name. If you know the names, I can use that. Okay, so you are able to see one record, John Smith. Now I would like to see by department. Okay, DEPT department, colon. So you wanted to find out marketing, you will find marketing. Or if you want to look for salary wise, let's go ahead and do that too. Say perfect. So you are able to go one by one. So what if I wanted to check salary range? So I wanted to see who is having greater than 7,000. Okay, so how do I do that? You have a $GT colon 7,000. This is the syntax. You will find 8899. Okay, this is about filter.